It is a cold and rainy day, but it's moving day.
This is not my finest hour. It's cold and rainy, and we're moving to Baltimore.
Area. Maryland.
Through Harper's Ferry.
Yep. So.
All right.
Get the dogs' beds out.
Maybe you can see my breath.
You can. Girls don't like the rain much either, huh? Good girl, go inside. Good girls. Good girls. Goodbye, Virginia. Hello, West Virginia. Google says hi to welcome to West Virginia. Welcome to Maryland.
Well, this is the first time that we got to a campsite early and nobody's up there yet. Check-in's at 3, it's 2. We kind of figured somebody would be there even if we're early, but nobody's there, and we're assuming since check-in's between 3 and 10 someone will be there between those hours. So we're just gonna hang out for an hour and see if anybody shows up, and if they do, great. If not, I guess we'll call the number that's on the thing up there and see what's going on. Okay, so we're trying to figure this out. This says camper check-in at park headquarters until 4, which is not this little shack building.
Yeah.
And campground, where are we? Area entrance. Okay, I think we found this. The park headquarters, that sign is down there. That's an 11-foot bridge, and we're about 10 feet. So we should be good to go. There's the sign for 11-1. And I think we could check in somewhere down there. Okay. This is very strange. Ooh, we ended up putting our bikes to good use by riding up there. It was down there and up a couple relatively steep hills, especially if you're not bikers. So it was a little taxing, but we made it. Got checked in, got the gate code, so we should be good to go.
That was a slightly easier way than either risking the 11-foot tunnel, which you probably could make with the Airstream, but we're not 100% sure, or having to go out to the highway and back around and everything else. So bikes came in handy.
We made it.
Okay.
We made it.
Let's go. And that is what's nice about having this bike rack, because it was seriously like 30 seconds for Steve to get the bikes off and for us to start going.
I would do this again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yay! Good thing we have a diesel.
Time for a little walk with the puppies. Check out the campground. You can tell that's the camp host without even seeing the sign. Look at all that firewood out front. Either that or this guy really, really loves his campfires. Shall we?
Really tight next to each other.
Check out this site. We're in site 420, so the inner loop has hookups. Most of the other sites
electric,
don't.
sorry.
Well, yes, electric. But look at the size of this site. This site's also pretty big. Most of these sites in this area are pretty darn good size.
Yeah, they're pretty big though. The campground itself is very tight, so there's a big hill getting in and out of here, so that's a little bit sketchy, but campsites themselves are great. The way we got this one, how I knew to book 420, Camp Endium. Someone else said this looked like the best spot, so that's what I booked, and I would agree with them. That's why I love Camp Endium.
Yeah, and this is when everything is dead. In the summertime, all this is going to be growing, and it's going to be even tighter coming down this road. But green. But green. If you had a little, maybe 18, 20 footer, fits nicely here, car in front. Have a little patio there with a fire pit. And if you're curious about internet, it's kind of spotty. We put the antenna up and we're getting between maybe 5 and 6, 7 megabits down and about the same up. Really depends on where you're pointing it, but we haven't really figured out exactly where yet. So we are still playing with that, but suffice it to say you do have Verizon here, but it just may not be screaming fast. Taking one look at this site, look at it is slopey. Definitely want a smaller rig if you're in 410. Ooh, 409. Isn't that the name of a cleaner, like a bathroom cleaner, 409? Anyway, this is a huge site. So the way this works, this might be hard to visualize. This is the inner loop. It goes around like this. And then that road back there, that's the outer loop. Those sites do not have electric. Only the interior sites here have 30 amp hookups. But that's it. Although there's no water at the sites, we have a nice little water fill-up station here. So that's convenient, and some bathhouses up there, which I'm gonna go check out. Okay, well, the door was locked, so I guess I'm not gonna check those out after all. And we had to make a little fire here. It's almost ready to go out, but that's okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's something special about a wood fire rather than a gas fire. We have a little portable gas fire pit thing, and we've used it a couple times, but I don't know. There's something about, maybe it's the smoke, or speaking of smoke, maybe it's the smoke, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's building it or situating the logs. I don't know. This is a real fire to me. This is a campfire. When there's propane sources connected, that's a fire, but it's not the same to me. It's not the same. I need a real wood fire. That is a campfire. Whew. All right, it's cold and rainy. Let's go in and make some dinner. This is what we call a Thai red curry. It's fantastic on a cold, rainy night.
It is.
Such as tonight. Let me get you from this side. The lighting's better. There we go.
Yum yum. Veggie, all veggies tonight. We've been heavy on the meat with family, so figured we'd go veggie. And we're gonna put on this one of our new favorite hot sauces, this Frank's Red Hot Sweet Ginger Rahili. That's how you say it.
Oh, this is so good.
This was a gift from John and Loretta. Thanks, guys. They met up with us at a Cracker Barrel for lunch on one of our drives in the last couple weeks, and we're already like halfway done the bottle. So this is gonna have to be something we find more of. You gotta start it on something new. So good.
Yep.
Okay.
So at the end, we add some cashews, we add some cilantro and some green onion. It just gives it a little bit extra flavor, and it's delicious. It's so delicious.
Make sure it tastes okay.
Okay, time to eat. Tomorrow we're heading into Baltimore. We're gonna do some exploring there.
And see some of you guys, because
there will be a meetup.
It's a meetup.
For lunch at a brewery, naturally. Not sure what we're gonna do before that. We're still toying with some ideas, but hopefully it'll be interesting.
I'm sure it will be.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Why don't you close with us putting the hot sauce on top of the finished bowls? That way they can see it being used.